I'm Terry Jones, and I'm a pulmonary hypertension patient. Well, I started having breathing problems when I was working back around 1998, and I got diagnosed in 2009 by a right heart catheterization. And when I was first diagnosed, I started on a low dose of oral medication, and it didn't appear to be working. But then after about 2 months, my wife said to me, "Terry, what are you doing? You went out to the kitchen for your coffee without your oxygen." And that was the first time that I noticed that, wow, geez, this medication really is starting to work. The limitations of what I can do have been gradually increasing. You get to realize what your limitations are, and you have to kind of live from there on with the new limitations being your new normal type of a thing. Well, originally my wife was taking care of me, and then she had a stroke, and while she was sick, I ended up being a caregiver for her and had to take care of her and be trying to take care of myself at the same time. Once she passed, then I was on just having to worry about myself. And the biggest concern that I had in those regards is when I'm in the hospital. When it comes time to leave, because I'm living by myself, the doctors are saying, "Well, Terry, you're going to have to go into a rehab or to a nursing home type of a situation for a period of time before we let you go home." And that's just not me. So I'd spend, usually they'd have me spend an extra 2 or 3 days in the hospital so I can convince him and walk and get around, start to do things so that I could let him be able to let me go home by myself, which is what and so far, I've been successful with that. When I was first diagnosed back even in 2009, the doctors were telling me that you have 2 or 3 years to live typically. There isn't really too much that you can do. There's not that many medications that are available. And now there's up to, I believe at last count, I believe it's around 13 different medications are available. And this is all done through awareness. The more people get to be aware and the more research they can do, the better it is. That's one of the reasons why my biggest thing is the research. I gave 9 vials of blood for different organizations to be able to use for doing research and try to come up with a cure, trying to come up with a better life for people with PH. Well, I'm hoping that with all the research that's been doing, it is getting to be more well known than it certainly was 5 or 10 years ago. The new research, hopefully there's someplace around the corner that we're going to get to have a cure coming up is what I'm hoping for. I'm Terry Jones, and I'm aware that I'm rare.